Hey guys, ISO here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about level 160 Storm PvE setup, which basically gives you the most damage, perfect accuracy, and perfect pips, and with some alternatives that I can talk about. But this video is no raid pieces because I know it's hard to obtain raid gear for some people. But yeah, this is just a complete PvE setup with max damage, and let's get right into it. So first things first, 7.8k HP. This doesn't really matter because PvE, you're the hitter, right? You're going to be doing most of the damage. You don't really care about health. So you have 216 damage, which is insane. 32 resist. Again, this doesn't really matter because enemies have a lot of pierce in the higher worlds. 36 accuracy, which is perfect. 740 crit, which is high. 39 pierce. You can get more with some other setups I can mention. I'm going to mention it later. Outgoing, this is from my pin that I socketed. Pip conserve doesn't really matter, but it's 652. Perfect pips, good shads. So you have perfect pips, perfect accuracy, and a lot of damage. It's really good. As for the gear I'm running, the Aeon hat, you can farm this from the final. You can farm this from the final boss of Novus. Malister robe, you can farm this from Darkmoor. If you don't have the Malister robe, you can actually run the Eternal robe. I have it crafted here. To get the Eternal robe, you need the tier 2 version, the Fractal Masterpiece cape. Then you go to the crafting vendor in the Novus commons area, and you can craft the Fractal cape. This gives you 1 less damage and a lot less accuracy, but you still keep perfect pips. So, and if you want perfect accuracy, you can actually socket accuracy on a deck, and you'll have perfect accuracy, but you'll be at 90% power pip chance, which isn't really preferred, but you know, you'll still have a lot of damage and perfect accuracy, but just 90% pips. But yeah, but definitely you want the Malister robe for the best setup because this gives you a lot of accuracy, which lets you have perfect accuracy and a lot of pips. By a lot of pips, I mean perfect pips. For the boots, the Fractal Aeon boots, overall just a lot of damage and pierce and crit. Aeon sword, you know, the standard. Aeon Athame with pips socketed and double pierce jewels. As for the amulet, I run the Dragoon's Shocking Charm to get the 2 Skull Wyvern cards because these are 4 pips. This is a 4 pip all hit and it gives you 700 damage to 755. This is basically like a pre-enchanted hit, which lets you have more deck space because you don't have to pack any enchants, right? So this is a great hit. I keep it because the DPP, the damage per pip on this spell, is crazy. It's pre-enchanted, saves me deck space, lets me pull whatever I want. You know, keep a small deck for PvE. That's what you want. If you don't want to run the Dragoon Amulet, you can always run the... I don't have it, but it's basically this, but a better version of this. It's the Shane Von Shane Amulet. It gives you 4 pierce and 4 resist, I believe, and a little bit more crit, like 10 more crit or something. But resist doesn't really matter. You would probably use it for the crit aspect. It would give you 4 crit, which puts you at 43, or 4 pierce, which puts you at 43 pierce, which is like if you prefer that. But honestly, I prefer the Dragoon's Amulet because Skull Wyvern all hit is just such a good card. The ring, I use the Fractal Aeon ring, you know, just basic, just Aeon gear. You can get the Aeon hat from the final boss. The Malister robe from Darkmoor. You can farm the tier 2 Fractal to craft the Eternal from the final boss as well. The boots you get from Maxine. Wand you get from the final boss. Athame you get from a side boss. I think his name is Ren1010. It's a side boss in Novus. All of these gear, every piece of this gear drops in Novus except the Malister robe and the Dragoon Amulet. Dragoon Amulet you farm in the catacombs. You need to collect alchemical reagents, I believe. Yeah, and this amulet, the Shane Von Shane best amulet, it drops from the 2nd level of Darkmoor, the upper halls, I believe. And you know, Aeon ring, the Sane duelist. As for your pet, you want the Frillosaur pet so you can get the set bonus. You want to run Mighty or Thinking Cap with quint damage. For your boots, you want... or not for your boots, for your mount you want the Chompy Bronto, right? Obviously it gives you the 6% damage, which is huge. It gives you that extra 6 damage. Without it you'll have 210 damage, which is good. And for your deck, you can run any high crit deck with a triangle slot, so you can run pips. I'm running this because I had this slot unlocked, but you can run the Supreme Science deck. I believe this is the best one. It gives you 59 crit, 40 block, 111 HP, and you can socket pips. But yeah, this is the whole setup. Once again, if you want to take a look right here, if you want to pause and look, Dragoon, Amulet, any crit deck with Triangle Slot, Aeon Athame, Aeon Boots, Aeon Helm, Aeon Ring, Aeon Sword, and Malistaire Robe, or Eternal if you don't have the Malistaire, and the Frillosaur set with your mount and your pet. And once again, these are his stats: 216 damage, 36 accuracy, 700 crit, and perfect pips. Alright guys, this is a quick little setup video. Thank you for watching. I'll be making a raid setup video once I get the pieces as well, the best one. And I'll also be making a Storm PvP setup, actually, a hybrid healing setup. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time.